Hello, welcome back to Hawks Tarot. I'm Dr. Jennifer Hawks. We're going to do current energy for my Libras. So let's see. I'm going to start with the Life Code deck and we'll go from there. We'll see kind of what comes up and what we need to clarify or what we need to get afterwards. But let's see what's going on for Libra. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. All right. For Libra, show me the current energy around Libras. Well, hello there, Libra. First one that I saw was the 10 of Wands. And right underneath that was actually the 2 of Cups. So, you know, some of you might be feeling kind of overburdened and very much like it would be too much to take on if you took on a serious relationship right now. So for those of you that are single, it kind of feels like immediately that starting a relationship or advancing a relationship to the next level, or even dealing with, you know, a relationship right now, even if it is a beautiful partner, a beautiful soulmate, that would be a lot for you to take on right now because you already have so much going on outside of that, right? Pushing that boulder up a mountain. And then you also got Queen of Pentacles that came out. Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy. Queen of Pentacles can kind of do it all, right? In speaking terms here, with it being a queen, this could be, you know, the aspect of running your own business, being a CEO, being a COO, being very high up in a company while still managing your own family, right? And so the Queen of Pentacles energy is a very charitable and very giving, very stable, and they know their worth, but they're still happy to, you know, kind of help other people. And that Queen of Pentacles energy came out as well for you. And then you also got 2 of Wands and King of Cups. So this could be trying to make a decision to, you know, grab one of those wands to move forward. And a couple different energies here that I'm getting. Either you want to grab one of these wands to move forward towards a King of Cups type of energy, or this could be that you want to grab one of those wands to move forward and show somebody else the depth of emotion that you have for them. King of Cups is going to be someone that is more emotionally mature. You know, it came out in the upright. So they have this option to really, they have deep emotions and they can choose to share those deep emotions or not, if they choose to, right? But this 2 of Wands to the King of Cups is kind of like you have deep emotion, but you need to actually grab one of those wands to make a decision to move forward, to share that emotion with somebody, and to maybe really let it come out how much you do care about them. Here on the board so far, we have potential earth sign, potential water sign. There are 2 fire cards here, but that kind of feels like your guys' energy with being burdened and also, you know, wanting to move forward on something and needing to make a decision to move forward on something to promote balance in your life. You might be a little bit guarded about not wanting things to move forward too quickly because you don't want to lose what you've built. You also don't want to create more grief or heartache by moving things forward too quickly. Okay. Show me the Ten of Wands here. Clarify the Ten of Wands and the current energy. Clarify the Ten of Wands and the current energy. Okay, you got Strength in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Are you having trouble? This came up last time too about confidence and that inner strength aspect. Are some of you Libras having trouble making a decision? Are you having trouble feeling like you can handle it all? Feeling confident in the choices that you've made? I think some of you, you're definitely burdened, but some of you I don't necessarily think feel very confident in some of the decisions that you've made that have left you burdened. But you got Ace of Wands on the bottom and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. So it does look like you have passion, especially if this is related to this soulmate here with this Two of Cups. And you want to move forward steadily and stably. You don't want things to go too fast. I think you're afraid of a loss, especially if it's a financial loss, if you did move things forward too quickly. Okay, who or what is this Two of Cups here for Libra? Queen of Swords. Could be a Cancer, or sorry, wow. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius with a Queen of Swords. But then you got the Five of Wands with it. So is there someone you see as a soulmate that you've been fighting with, or that you feel some level of jealousy or competition? Do you foresee that part of the reason why it would be a burden to advance this particular type of relationship with them is because do you think that would cause competition, jealousy, or fighting if you did? Because Queen of Wands. It has been a long day, you guys. I'm going to pull it together here. Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is using their experience. They're very intelligent, very witty, but they use their past experiences, and they're honest, and they're willing to move forward and teach others how to help heal, how to move forward themselves. But they're not going to fall for the same stuff again, right? They've learned from their past. And that's why I think sometimes people will label a Queen of Swords as cold. But, you know, there are aspects of Queen of Swords that could be considered cold, right? But the Queen of Swords uses her head and her heart, right? She's using very much logical, mind, and being much more diplomatic than leading with her emotions. So maybe you don't know if this Queen of Swords, if you did anything at all, if it would lead to conflict. What conflict here is Libra trying to avoid? What conflict is Libra trying to avoid? Knight of Swords. So fast-moving communication, maybe something too hasty, news that comes in very quickly. So once again, I'm getting that sensation that you don't want anything to move too quickly until you're ready. But you're kind of in your head about this potential soulmate, this potential Two of Cups that you see here. I think you see that the relationship could go somewhere else, could heighten, but because of your burdens already, you don't want that to happen yet. I almost get this energy that you're wanting someone to kind of like wait on you. Yeah. You might just not be ready for that again yet, right? Especially for those of you Libras that have gone through several lessons in your love life and you're not sure if you want to kind of go for that again yet. You're like, hold on, let me make sure I got this in order and that in order. And let me make sure I don't move too quickly towards this, because what if I can't trust what I'm feeling right now? What if this is, just gonna blow up again the way it did the last time or the time before? Or what if I'm falling for the wrong person? What if I don't really know who they are, see who they are yet? Yeah. Okay. Show me more about this Queen of Pentacles energy here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the Queen of Pentacles might be the energy of the person around you that you're actually kind of interested in, because you got 10 of Cups and Queen of Wands. So it could be your energy, but to explain the Queen of Pentacles energy here, you got 10 of Cups and Queen of Wands. So you see the potential, because of this person's energy around you, this Queen of Pentacles energy around you, because of that energy, they feel stable to you. And that's part of the reason why you see them as a potential soulmate, but you still don't want things to move too quickly, but you do find them sexy. You do see a life with them. I think you think that they are very graceful and compassionate as well. And even if the Queen of Pentacles energy is you, that could literally just be the fact that you're wanting to maintain stability for your family, for your business, for what you've built, right? And you almost feel like in order to have it all, that you might need to put yourself out there a little bit more with this Queen of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So you might really kind of feel like you need to put yourself out there a little bit more in order to achieve this 10 of Cups for your scenario. But I'm getting this sensation that you see someone as very stable, nurturing, compassionate, and you see the potential. You've built up the potential in your head for a 10 of Cups, a happily ever after with this person, but you're burdened right now and you've got a lot going on, and you don't want things to move too quickly. You also don't want this person to cut you out of their lives. So it's almost like you don't want to start anything that you aren't ready to follow through with. Does that make sense? So like, if I can't finish a race, I'm not going to stand at the starting line to start the race, because this is not something I'm ready for, right? Like, you haven't trained for the marathon. You haven't prepared. Why even go and make things worse for yourself and spend your efforts if you already know that you don't have the stamina and the training and the conditioning to actually follow through with it because of your burdens? You don't want to lose this person, and you don't want this person to cut you out of their life, but you also feel like you don't have enough bucks to give, right? Like, you don't have enough time in a day and emotional availability to even be able to truly approach this person the way that you know that they deserve to be approached. Okay. Yep. That's the majority of what I was getting there. Show me what this King of Cups is. Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you don't want just, you have deep emotion for this person. Like I said, you don't want to start something you can't put the true effort into. You don't want to lose them, but you don't want to come in as a Knight of Wands either, because you do have emotion for them, and you don't want it to be just a sexual connection. You don't want it to be just, oh, I hooked up with so-and-so, but I couldn't really commit to anything. So, now he or she doesn't talk to me anymore, right? You don't want it to get to that point. You don't want the struggle. You don't want the fight. You want something beautiful with this person. You see the potential with them, but you don't have enough free time or mental energy to put towards what you know this person deserves, so you're not even going to try. And you definitely don't want to be Knight of Wands in reverse, especially when you have this deep emotion for this person and you do have passion for them, but you want to build towards something that means more. Okay, show me advice for Libra. Show me advice for Libra. Anything in particular here? The World and the Star. Page of Cups on its side. So this is Page of Cups. It's that friendly, sensitive energy. It's about a new person potentially that's coming into your life. But this is advice for you. So I think this is kind of trying to tell you, like, to still be friendly and sensitive and still be a part of this person's life. But as advice goes, it's definitely telling you not to make an offer if you're not ready for it. And then also as advice, you got the World and the Star. So please make sure that if you are overly burdened by things that need to be balanced out and worked out first before you can make a move towards the direction that you would like to go, make sure you close out past cycles before you try to start new ones, right? Make sure that you're in a good place, that you feel good about yourself, that you feel good about your life before trying to kind of add more on, which it seems like you're already kind of doing that. So good on you, Libra. And then the Star, of course, is about being hopeful and, trusting in the universal guidance. The Star also sometimes reminds me of an equal give and take and understanding someone else's energy. But really divine timing, closing out your previous cycle, making sure you feel good on your own and balanced before trying to get into any other higher level commitment or relationship. Okay, let's see if there's any particular signs that Libra's dealing with here. Any particular signs Libra's dealing with here? Okay, it could potentially be Sagittarius. It could potentially be a Scorpio. Could potentially be Cancer. But what I find interesting here is the way that this came out was Sagittarius, and then the Moon card, and then Scorpio. So if I wanted to be more specific, it could be a Sagittarius with a Scorpio moon. But that's, obviously it could be any sign. You've got pretty much everything on the board here. You've got air, fire, earth, and water. You've got Aquarius with the Star card here. You got Leo over there with the Strength card in reverse. But like I said, a lot of that energy that was coming up was, I was getting like a lot of the fire energy that came up, I was getting as your energy coming from you. And then a lot of for the energy of the person that you might be interested in, I want to point out that 3 out of the 4 queens came out for potentially describing this person's energy. We got Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands all on the board. And then we have King of Cups. All right. Let's get you a botanical inspiration for this situation. These are wonderful quotes. Show me the botanical inspiration that is the highest message for Libras. Oh. Highest message for Libras. We're losing light. It's okay. You got Iris. Iris says rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Which I find very awesome about this message, because when we're talking about what you're seeing as potential, you got the 10 of Cups, which in a lot of decks, there'll be a rainbow on the 10 of Cups. And then when we were talking about advice for you, you got the Star. So when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. And as always, go do something good for yourself today. Bye, Libra.